All right, welcome to the USB thing. Yes. So the interviews for like job speed.
Yes. So we did 12 last week. We covered code reviewer, code author, and repository manager. I'm going through the results now, but I think they were in general good. I don't think we were terribly off base with our initial boards. So these were all external customers. We're sort of validating and showing the maps that we had generated from our internal interviews. But there were definitely, it was worth doing. There were some good things that we didn't have in here. And now we have lots of like transcript and video to go back through, and if we want color on anything. But basically, my next step is to synthesize this, come up with my suggestion anyway for like a canonical map for each of these things, and also a list of outcome statements that we can send out. That survey that I talk about sometimes with the opportunity score. So for each of the outcomes, like, assign reviewer or something, right? You ask, how easy is this for you? How important is this to you? You get a score, which will tell us how well we're doing in certain areas and where we can focus on. And it will be nicely numbered so we can prioritize or rank or whatever. Yeah, the other big effort is sort of putting this process together as like an example for how jobs to be done ought to be done across GitLab. So I'll be working on that as well. I can't hear you for some reason.
Is the other reason to never go on vacation because like your setup just like stops working. Uh,
That was bizarre because I could hear you at the beginning.
I don't know. You had mentioned that we were like the results of the like based on the conversations, our current like map wasn't too far off base, right? Did I hear that? What were the things like, that we were sort of off base on?
I will have a better answer for that once I'm done with the analysis. I haven't, taken the time to like suss that out yet. That's just my gut feeling is sort of like there wasn't that much stuff that I was moving around or changing. There were a few things to add just on, because I interviewed people that are non GitLab users, so there are things in their flow that are just different than what we would have come up with, right? A lot of like steps with other planning tools and people that follow Agile more rigorously, right? So those kinds of things, like with stories and tasks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Say the
And
gist of it is pretty much the same.
and then there's not necessarily like next steps related to review rounds, right? Like that work is also in, like, other than like changes potentially based on some of it.
Yeah, I mean, I know that there's like designs that are up. I don't really know much else.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. Cool. Well, I appreciate you going through all the interviews. I'm excited to see where we land with like insights and issues and things that we can go in
Mhm.
and look at. It's good that everyone was external, I guess.
Mhm.
That's good.
Yeah, I think the real, yeah, I'm excited to do these surveys because that will give us like real areas to point to, and then we can potentially go back to the like issues that we already have and say like, okay, this is like, we know these are problem areas now, so we can prioritize them.
Nice.
Hmm,
Well, cool. I don't have anything else. Is there anything else you needed from me or needed me to look at?
I don't think so. If you have the, I think I tagged you in the issue where all of this is happening, so if you want to poke around, you can, but you can also just send it your way.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take a look. I'm mostly caught up and have been mostly caught up, but then I wake up and I'm not caught up anymore. So,
I know the feeling.
yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
Well, nice to chat. Have a good rest of your day.
Yeah, you too. Thanks, Ben. See ya.
All right. Bye.